Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show. Wednesday, August 8, 2018. It's been a boring morning once more on this market that is doing almost nothing. Look, the Nasdaq market is just slightly up, going up and down the zero line. The Dow Jones is slightly down. The SPY is 0. The TSX is 0. If you look at this the sectors, the oil sector is down on the low of the day. Materials, mining, and gold all the same. So to be avoided totally. I mean, we shouldn't trade those sectors right now. They're not interesting at all. Consumer discretionary also goes bad. Staples, financials, it's not serious. It's just a very small rebound. The same thing on the industrial, technology, and all other sectors. There's absolutely no sector is beginning or maintaining a bullish cycle. All sectors are either bearish or neutral. So there is a minimum activity on the market. There's not much stuff going on. And there's still some worries because the second phase of those tariffs has been authorized and planned for August 23rd. And since they announced that last night, China has reacted to it in coming with 25% on 16 billion goods from United States. And so we have a bunch of financial results, not all very interesting. Sina was nice because 72 to 89 this morning, so the stock was going up, understandable. But after that, the stock broke down and gave a sell signal. Snap is also going down, maintaining its downtrend. The earnings went from minus 16 to minus 14, and there's a news attached to it too. There's a Saudi Arabian prince took a participation of 2.3% in Snap at $11 per share, and it's a value of $250 million. And so the guy has invested $250 million in a downtrend. And Michael Kors, Disney, 195, 187. Upco Health is doing nothing, -7 to -1. 3D System +1 to +6. That's the huge surge that we see there. And Weibo was going up, now is down, 66 to 68. Papa John, 54 to 49. The stock is breaking down. Thomson Rupert, it's just a sideways movement. It's not a breakout there. 11 to 17. Trinidad, -9 to -5. And Stella Jones, 67 to 69. 5 and plus, 6 to 4. And Magna 174 to 167. So that's why Magna broke down, still on the low of the day. There's no recovery so far on it. And Stantec also broke its support this morning on this. And the news about Tesla was right. It was a rumor, but it's been confirmed. Musk has tweeted that he wanted to privatize Tesla at $420. He says that he has a financing, and we'll see what's going to happen with that, because it's a big story. He shouldn't reveal like that publicly what he's done, so we don't know what's going to happen. What's going to happen with the SEC news are to come out later because of that. The question bar is open, Carl? Yeah. Okay, so I have no question yet. And so look, the only movement we got this morning really was in the cannabis, and actually early this morning at the opening, weed jumped up, went sideways, and then provided one first signal, and then it lasted one bullish cycle, 2, 3, and 4 bullish cycle this morning, and then went sideways for quite a while. And then suddenly, not long ago, around 12 o'clock, the stock break down once more, and then once again a few minutes ago, and it's the performing stock today. When Afria did the same thing in Aurora and then came back, but they are coming back. I think that they're just following what weed is doing. So I'm not. We don't know if there is a news on it or whatever. But weed is definitely the strongest, and the only one that could provide a signal soon could be Kronos, because he's at the top of the day there. 765 would be the movement, and we have placed weed in the choice of analyst early this morning after his first couple of moves, and but besides that, there isn't much interesting stock. Tweed 1000 at 36, day trading potential. That's what I just said. Right now, if you haven't entered before, have you bought at 36? It's 36 a quarter right now. So if you bought at 36, you don't want to be there if the stock reverses its trend, which is about here right now, no matter how you do it. So it's 36. So if you're in at the moment, I suggest that you exit if the stock ever comes back to 35.85. Because that would be a reversal at that point. But I don't know what is pushing the stock up. It looks like there has been something going on there, because weed is definitely much stronger than the other stocks, and we haven't seen any breakout there since a while. And if you look at its daily chart right now, here you see that weed broke through its sideways movement, and at the midday today we have the equivalent of total volume of each of the last few days. So far it's a new bullish cycle beginning at the bottom of the last correction after touching the trend line and passing the sideways movement. So it sounds good so far for that. And but besides that, it's very tough to find some action today. I have a couple of other stock here this morning. ABIL did well, and it still has a potential for another signal. ENDP has been okay too, and waiting for another signal right now. and as well as MTSL it seems to be nice. INO, Inovio Pharmaceutical also has a nice formation here if it ever break, because the support is higher than the previous one here. So entrance point would be 460. And but that's about the best I can do right now. There's not much going on, and look at the moment. The Nasdaq market that came back to zero again did not go to the last resistance, and I mean we still can go negative. Look on the Dow Jones is also maintaining negative peaks. So at the moment here, chances for having a little bit more correction are still there. So right now it's not really a very nice day. It's not a nice day at all. It seems like we would be close to another correction. I have that feeling. And why do I say so? I say so because it's vacation time right now. I'm working as an analyst because to help my team here, and right now I'm on the Nasdaq market all day long, and so I have a chance to survey tons of stocks there. And let's see, it's not the one I wanted to show you. That's the one here. So on the Nasdaq market, when I look at the Nasdaq market here, I have on sideways movement 691 stock, which is the largest amount we can get approximately, And what are those looking like? They're all type of movement like this, So where you can see a very very easy to identify. Oops, sorry. Very easy to identify sideways movement, and they're all like that, no matter so that it's still stocks without any direction, all going sideways. So when we come up with that number, it really shows us that the market is sideways, and there is no buyers on the market. So and there's still some stocks like following a bullish cycle, but I have 61 out of the Nasdaq market, so which is not a big number. And when I'm talking about stock that are within a bullish cycle, they're still following some sort of bullish cycle, and there isn't a ton of them. Sterling is one, and Orview, Arrowhead Pharmaceutical, but and everything that could look like a bullish cycle, but nothing major, nothing strong. So you have much more stock that if you let's see what else I'm going to show you here. With this software, I'm going to show you the repartition there on the Nasdaq market. So if you look at that, okay, this side here are the bullish cycle, and this side are the bearish cycle. So if you totalize all this, 25 breakout plus 60, 85. So that's about 160 stock that are classified into the bullish phase. And on the bearish phase, you have 240, you have 260. So there are more stock there. And within those 691 stock that are following a sideways movement, like shows this arrow here right now, most of them, I found that there are many more let's see, I'm going to click on this line again here on Nasdaq, and I click on the 691. And you look at those stocks, there are so many that are also testing their support. So many of them are out of the 100, and many are at the bottom also. Many are following downtrend as well. So so far the market shows us that we should keep things cool. You know, you should not exaggerate in the number of position, and you shouldn't try too hard to increase the number of position in your portfolio at the moment, because it's pretty hard to see where the market is going to go within the next couple of days and even weeks, because we're strictly at the top there on Nasdaq and on in New York, and the SPY also that are at the very top. So is the market strong enough to produce new high? I doubt of it, but if it happened, it happened. But so far, I don't think it's going to happen. So this is it for now, folks. Thanks you very much for attending. We'll catch you next time.